I love sports growing up, especially I loved to play baseball. Wasn't that good at it, but I loved it. Uh, the part of town I grew up in, there was two neighborhoods, and we'd play against each other and have a lot of fun. And we'd always look for who won. It was important for us to win. Now, that's true with sports, but not all of life. With spouses, husbands, and wives, it's not who wins, it's whether or not both win. That's important. And that's true in the political world, too. Right now, as we're facing everything we are in life, such as the disease that is spreading, the loss of jobs, and all the other things that are impacting our life, it is important for us to keep in mind, let's find a way for everyone to win, especially at home, for all to win. Historically, there's been great examples of that. President Abraham Lincoln was one that sought in many ways for both sides to win. One example of that is an individual that so opposed Lincoln that he lied about Lincoln, told all kinds of stories, made the front pages of the papers against Lincoln, and his name was Edwin Stanton. Guess who Lincoln picked to be the Secretary of War? He recommended Edwin Stanton, who'd called Lincoln everything but the devil himself. Why? Lincoln was a man that knew in order to make the best decisions, you had to listen to the other side and find a way where all could win. Win, win. Now, they had great disagreements, a lot of fights, too many for me to get into, but might I read you a bit of commentary on Lincoln and Stanton? It goes like this. Lincoln was for giving a wayward subordinate 70 times 7 chances to repair his errors, while Stanton was either for forcing him to obey or cutting off his head. Lincoln was calm and unruffled as the summer sea in moments of gravest peril. Stanton would lash himself into a fury over the same condition of things. Stanton would take hardships with a groan. Lincoln would find a funny story to fit them. Stanton was all dignity and sternness, Lincoln all simplicity and good nature. Yet no two men ever did or could work better in harness. They supplemented each other's nature. Opposite attract. The big thing in life for me is to find how both sides can win. The Apostle Paul was like that. Paul was an early Christian preacher, and he won a lot of different types of people to Christ, and with that in mind, he wrote in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, to the Jews, I become as a Jew in order to win Jews. To those under the law, I become as one under the law, so that I might win those under the law. To those outside the law, I became as one outside the law, so that I might win those outside the law. To the weak, I became weak. To the strong, I became strong. I have become all things to all people, so that I might by any means save some. I do it all for the sake of the gospel of Jesus Christ, so that I may share in its blessings. Today, seek a way for all to win in your life. What a big target. What a realistic goal. Thank you. This is John Carpenter, pastor of Waverly United Methodist Church, seeking to become one of your trusted leaders.